Hey y'all, I'm Lisha, the Southern Ladybug, here for another update. Pretty quick too. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I actually have a lot to show y'all today, so this may take a minute. This is my channel where I talk about all things crafty, cross stitch, crochet, beading, some resin, all the things. Thanks for stopping by. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. If you're new, buckle up. Here we go. Got a lot of stuff to show. I've been pretty busy lately. I've gotten a lot of stuff done. A little bit of cross stitch, not a ton, but I do have a finish. I've got some things framed that you've seen before, but I finally got them framed up. I've got a little bit of haul. I've got some crochet that I've been working on and some really cool shadow boxes that I did with my Cricut. So I can't wait to show y'all those. They turned out really good. I'm really pleased with them. It's been an ongoing process having to wait for supplies and stuff. I have been participating in the Common Threaded Stitcher prompt on Instagram created by Kia B and her husband Tech Guy in the Hive. So I've been participating in that every day the month of August, and that's been fun. They give you a prompt every day and you post according to that prompt whatever it is. Your oldest whip, your floss stash, your whip stash, your current project, your rotation, all kinds of fun stuff. Y'all check that out on Instagram, the Common Threaded Stitcher hashtag, and you can see what everybody's been posting for the entire month. But I've had a really good time participating in that, and that's a little out of my comfort zone. I don't usually share a whole lot of stuff like that, but it's been fun and I've enjoyed it. Let's see if we can get this down just a little bit. I can't scoot back any further. Zula is laying right behind me, and that's as far as I go. I actually took Grace to daycare today for the first time since I quit my job back in the end of July. No, June 30th. And took her to daycare today, and she's going to spend the night, and we're going to try out boarding for her. We have not boarded her yet. She has a condition called megaesophagus, so she has to be fed a certain way, but we've gotten that down kind of to a science, and it's a mild condition, so we don't have to do any upright time or anything like that. So we're going to see how she does, because taking her with us is not the easiest thing when we go home. She doesn't come when called, so we can't just let her go. She'll never come back. And she's a city dog. She'll get lost in the country. She won't know what to do in the country. She won't know how to get back, I don't think. She probably would, but anyway. So we're trying out boarding for the first time and see how that goes. So she's spending the night. Took all the stuff up there. I'll see how she does tonight and go back and get her in the morning. But she'll have a great time. She loves to go to daycare. She'll be tired. She'll sleep all night. She won't know the difference. So me and Zula are having a girls' day all to herself, and she's just laying down. We did go out this morning, went to the post office and took an order, dropped it off at the post office, and then we went to Chick-fil-A and got chicken minis. Zula's a fan. She likes the chicken mini. Me too. That's why we get along so well. And then I came back here and said, hey, let's see if we can't get a Flosstube done today while Mike's at work, and I don't have to go do anything until later this afternoon. This retirement business is not working out like I thought it would. I am working more than I did before. Not really, but more than I want to. It's okay. Got a little cash coming in, covering some ball games for area high schools, doing a lot of softball, and football's going on. So I've got a softball game tonight to go watch and take care of those girls. Hopefully I won't be needed. That's the plan. All right, I guess that's it for life update. I don't have any updates. Just been working. I've been working on my Etsy shop, getting it up to par. I enrolled myself in a little it's not a master class. It's like an Etsy course of some sort to see if I can get get more traffic to my Etsy shop. That's the goal, is to make that a full-time business. I've got all kinds of needlework accessories and hope to add some more stuff later as I get to it, but y'all check that out. I've got scissor fobs and needle minders right now. I've got some thread drops to list, and I'm going to make some floss keepers, some floss ring keepers with thread drops too. So I've got that coming, and hopefully got to sit down and play with it, but I want to do some counting pins. I've been playing with my resin. Since we're talking about needle minders, I forgot to get these out. I've been playing with my resin, and the first batch that I did playing with it, I used my alcohol inks. I told y'all last time that was a total disaster. I chunked them in the garbage. Wasn't even going to show you what I was doing. But this second batch that I did was much better. I didn't use any alcohol ink. I used my new glitters that I got that are amazing. And I used some pressed flowers that I got. So I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of this. I don't have anything to put behind it that's dark. Hang on. Oh, please. Cardstock. That works. This is my favorite one, I think. I used some... It's going to be hard to show you. This is clear resin, and I put little pressed flowers in there, and I had to add glitter. I think it turned out really well. It's about that thick. I'm going to put a magnet on the back of it, and it'll be a needle minder. I was just playing with this first batch to see how they went, how they did, and just used a few. I didn't buy many flowers to begin with because I wanted to, like I said, play with and see how that went. But this turned out really good. I added just a tiny bit of clear glitter on the back of this one, just to give it a little pizzazz. Y'all can see the sparkle in that. If y'all don't know I like glitter by now, if you're new, my favorite color is pink and glitter, so you're going to see a lot of that. The next one I did, again, just a lot of the same flowers, just a little bit different configuration. And this one's a little bit bigger. This is about 1.5 inches, I think. 1.5 inch circle. And I put a little bit of glitter in there too. And that's the back side. I think the glitter just added a little bit of... So here's one that I didn't put any glitter in. Just a little daisy. And it's pretty. But just kind of, I don't know. I think it needs a little something extra maybe. A little glitter on the sides. This one's not really good, and you're not going to be able to see it with the purple. It's a little pansy in there. And this one's really thick. I probably won't fill them that thick next time. But it's a good size for a needle minder, and a neat shape with a little scalloped edge on it. But my flower takes up the entire thing, and then I tried to put some glitter in there, and it didn't do much because the flower takes up the whole space. This one's okay. Same design, that thick disc. I'm not going to fill it that full. With just some blue and white flowers, and no glitter in that one either. Still pretty. Now, while I had some resin mixed up, that's all the flower ones I wanted to try, to see what they would do. I mixed in some of my new glitters so I could have like a sample of that. And months ago, I made some needle minders like this with a monogram on it. that are glitter and resin. And I made a whole bunch of these discs in all the different colors, but then decided I can't get those colors anymore. I can get them, but they're tiny little bottles of it, and they don't last very long. So I found a different glitter place. It's an online place, but they have a local vendor. It's about an hour away from me, but that's no big deal. It was worth the drive to go down and see the glitters in person and pick what I wanted. It was amazing. I had so much fun. But this is what I want to do with them, is put a monogram on them and use them as a needle minder. And I embed one of the magnets in the back of the of the resin so that it holds on. And then you add just another magnet to make it your needle minder. That's my favorite. So the ones that I did was a patriotic, red, white, and blue. Love that. Purple glitter. And this is a Mardi Gras blend. How fun is that? I love it. And I had a little bit of extra after doing those discs, so I did a heart in the Mardi Gras. I'm going to make that a needle minder. It's flat on the back, and a smaller patriotic heart. So those are the two sizes. That was fun. So I'm definitely going to make more of the flower and resin pieces, especially these hearts. I think that turned out really pretty. That's my favorite. I think it's a good size. And you won't see the magnet, even though it's clear through, but you shouldn't be able to see the magnet on the back. If I'm, put enough flowers in there, you'll be able to, it'll hide the magnet. But I'm definitely going to make more of those and more of the glitter. I've got all colors of glitter to do for those. So that'll be fun. Coming soon to a shop near you. Well, just my shop, but whatever. I've got ideas for other ones. I bought some stuff, and we'll play with it and keep playing and see how it turns out. All right, how about for my cross stitch finish? I've been working on the Mill Hill Patriotic Quartet. This is the third one done that I've done. Stars and Stripes Forever. I've got 2 of them done and 1 left to do. And my plan for these is to frame them just in a very simple wooden square frame and hang them, in 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hang them all together in a special place somewhere. This one wasn't too bad. It's a lot of stitching on that, but it was easy stitching as far as the stripes go. But dadgum, that star with all those stars in between, a pain in the butt. And on the pattern for these shows not doing the quarter stitches, like where the the points of the stars and all, but I just don't like the look of that white hanging all out and everything. So I do quarter stitches on Ada. It's totally possible. I just poke it through the middle of the stitch, and it makes the points a lot sharper, and you don't have extra stuff hanging out. I already put it up to show you kind of what it looked like, but this looks better, in my opinion. So I finished that one. And I got this one to do. Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness. And that'll be it. I like those. I think they're pretty. I have not ironed that yet, because if you could see my desk over here, there's no flat space open to put my ironing pad out to iron that. So one day. I haven't done very much on this. This is my roller frame. I know you're not supposed to fold it. Whatever. It's all I got. I'm making it work. It's just, I usually stitch in hand. I don't use a hoop. But working on my chatelaine, it's in these 1/1 butterflies. It's tricky. I can't, it's getting too heavy to hold in one hand and come up and over top and bottom of my fabric. Because when I stitch in hand, I just do the sewing method and I'm just staying on top of my fabric all the time. So I broke down and got a roller frame and floor stand and all that good stuff so I could do these stinking butterflies 1/1. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Made it move. It's going to be worth it, I know. But this is a pain in the butt. But isn't that pretty? Look at all that sparkle. Y'all can really see the sparkle. Let's just see what I've done so far. I haven't worked on it in a very long time because I was waiting for my roller frame to come in. It took a really, really long time. Really long time. Not even going to go into that. But anyway, I got it. And I've been doing other stuff, so I haven't been motivated to work on that lately. I really do want to get back to it because I love stitching on it. But it's a process. It's an ordeal to get that out. It takes a lot. And a lot of space. And a lot of everything. So I just haven't worked on that too much lately. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to focus this thing. It's got weird stuff on it. Okay. I've got this little bendy arm thing holding my phone, but it's real unstable. So if you just barely touch it, it goes everywhere. All right, a couple of hauls that I got. I got the new Nora Corbett Bridal Bliss Pixies. I'm guessing this is probably the last of them because this is, let's do this one, Mother of the Bride. Isn't she pretty? Pussy Willow, Mother of the Bride. And Calla Lily Bride. Isn't she pretty? Not focusing very well. I don't know. Oh well. She's pretty. And I got the bead packs to go with. It's just easier. I may have some of the beads, but it's easier just to order them all together. And I did order the specialty flosses. There was only a few on here, but they were back ordered, so we'll get those later. A few Krynics and Karen Water Lilies. I get these from Leslie from Under the Sea Fabrics. That's where I get most of my fabric. I love, love, love her fabric. And I got into her Fabric of the Month Club for this next go around. I'm so excited. I've been waiting on that. She doesn't open it up to new subscribers too very often. So when she did this time, I jumped on it because I always love her fabric. But that's who I get mine from. The other haul that I've gotten, I've had these for a while, but I keep forgetting to show y'all. And I just think they're the cutest thing in the world. Barbie from Pedal Pusher released Patriotic Parade series. Her first series of these animals was the Halloween Hoedown. And then she did a Christmas themed one. I don't remember what it was called, but it was super cute. And now she had a patriotic theme one, and it's called Patriotic Parade. The first one is Chicks on Parade. Look at that chicken driving that tractor. How funny is that? Love it. Patriot Reigns, the horsey. This just cracks me up. You little firecracker. Oh, sheepy sheep. Mother of Freedom. And Uncle Ham. Cracks me up. I'm sorry. And that's what I'm going to do them all together on one piece like this. Yeah, it's not focusing. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to make it work, right? There we go. How's that? Ooh. Oh well, close enough. You get the idea. Barbie pedal pusher. Y'all go and look at her Etsy shop. Those just make me smile. Stitch what makes you happy. That's what I say. There's no pressure to stitch anything for anybody. Stitch what you like. That's what I do. All right. Y'all have seen these finishes, but I finally got them framed. Faith. This is Cottage Garden Samplings. Isn't that pretty? It's very simple. I didn't want anything crazy. Nora Corbett, Azalea. Framed them myself. Nora Corbett, Lady Cat, Orchid series. Lady Cat. Isn't she pretty? Just a very simple frame. These are actually the same frame, just one's gold, one's silver. I have a really hard time picking out the frames. We have a very good frame shop here, and he does a really good job helping me pick out a frame. When my friend Jennifer can't go with me, she didn't go with me this time. She just left me on my own. She was in Disney World or something, and I had to go pick out frames by myself. And he helped me. He did good. But I just get him to order the frame for me and cut my foam core the right size, and then I stretch and frame it myself. I actually did a tutorial video on how I framed this girl and how I stretched it and everything. And I'm going to upload that soon. I haven't edited it or anything like that, so I'm going to get that together. And it's just a very basic video how I do things. I am by no means an expert or a professional finisher. If you want professional advice, you go to Vanna's videos, The Twisted Stitcher, and look up her stuff, because she will walk you step by step through everything you need to know perfectly, much more professional than I am. I call myself the lazy, or the lazy finisher, or the cheap finisher. That's why I'm doing it, because like, I can do that myself. I ain't paying anybody to do that. And my point is, you can do it too. It's really not that hard. I try to find frames that are pre-made, you know, regular size frames. Designers, if y'all can make things that fit in a regular size frame, that would be super duper. It's not a make or break, but man, that would be nice. Makes it so much easier. But I did that video, so y'all come back and check that out. And maybe it'll help you. I don't know. All right. That's it for cross stitch. That's all I've done cross stitch related, I think. That's a good bit. I'm proud of myself. Had to finish and got some things fully finished since we talked last. That's all right. So, on to crochet. I have been busy crocheting stuff. I haven't done any of my animals lately, but I have been working on, I guess you would call it market prep. Last year, Christmas time, it was actually the Saturday after Thanksgiving last year, I did my first ever market vendor event, and it was so much fun. I was so excited. I didn't decide until just last minute to do this thing, and I only did Christmas ornaments and a few of these shadow boxes that I'm going to show you too. And I did really well. I had a great time. It was in the middle of COVID, but we still had a really good turnout. I was really impressed. So I already signed up to do it again this year. It's going to be the Saturday before Thanksgiving this time. So I have a ton of time to prepare and get everything ready. So that's what I have been doing. I have been in market mode for a while. And I'm also going to list these on my Instagram and Facebook pages too. I'm not going to put them in my Etsy store, I don't think. But I might, because it could be a stitching accessory. I'm trying to niche that down and keep my Etsy store just for cross stitch related or, you know, stitching related stuff. But these could be stitching related. Everybody's got a cup on near their stitchy spot. So I may list them. I don't know. But they'll definitely be on my Instagram and my Facebook page. If anybody's interested, y'all can find me there and message me, and I'll be glad to hook you up. But all over the Facebook groups that I follow, everybody has been doing these cup cozies. I'm not gonna be able to see that one. Let me put another one on. I don't know. And I had to do some, and then I got carried away with it. I'm real bad about that. Don't know if anybody's even gonna like them, but I went full force into it, using up a lot of yarn that I already have. Yay me! But also went and bought some more yarn because I didn't have the right color, or I wanted some fur to put on top, or you know, never have enough yarn. But that's one of them that I made the other day. Isn't that pretty? This is a 20-ounce cup, I think it was. I don't drink coffee, so I had to go do some market research. I went to the Java Mo's, which is a local, I don't know if it's just local, maybe nationwide, whatever. Anyway, Java Mo's, and got me a coffee, a fancy coffee. There wasn't much coffee in it. It was mostly milk and sugar, whatever. Tasted delicious. But I'm not a coffee drinker. But I wanted a cup. I needed a cup, and to test and make sure that they fit on there. And they do. And they're perfect. And how cute is that? To dress up your cozy. I mean, it's a cup cozy to dress up your mug, instead of that old paper thing. How boring is that? But I did that one. And I did a Grinch one. How fun. And I did all of these plain colors and stripes. That's a little bit different pattern, different design, I mean. And I did all these. And I did all these. Some Christmas ones. Doesn't that look like a Christmas sweater? That's what I was thinking of. I'm gonna put a little patch on that says, "Baby, it's cold outside." We're trying to do some fall ones. Fall's coming up, so I was trying to do some fall colored ones. But these are fun to make, and they're quick and easy. Any crocheters out there, you need to do these because they're fun and easy. This pattern is from a Crafty Concept. It's the Claire Cup Cozy. She's also got a hat pattern with the same design and technique, and I've done that many times, and it's very easy, but it's just a little puff stitch. And this one is called the Meadow Cup Cozy by LTKCuties, I think is what it is. I'll put a link down below. But if anybody's interested and wants to make some yourself, this is cotton yarn. I've used cotton yarn. I think the girl that does this one, the Meadow Cozy, I think she uses acrylic yarn. So I don't know that it matters. Both, I haven't tried any with the acrylic yarn. I wanted to use up this cotton yarn, and it stitches really nice. And I think it will absorb really well and protect you from the heat really well. But the acrylic yarn comes in so many more color options. I may have to do some of those too. I think this one's fun. It's sparkly. Y'all know I gotta have some sparkle. This one's black sparkles. I have these little buttons. These are my signature buttons that I've used to put on my beanies when I made beanies a lot. You know, hats. Put my little ladybug on there. I thought that was cute for these. So I've been working on that. This is turned out to be one of my favorites. Isn't that pretty? Sunflowery. Needs a sunflower on there, doesn't it? That's it. And some mug rugs to go with them. Need a matching mug rug to set your cup on. In your stitching area, I need to trim that one. Oops. I haven't trimmed the fringe on that blue one. But you need a mug rug on your stitching area. This is not quite finished because I don't have a stick for it, but I also made some pumpkins. How cute is that? I got to get a cinnamon stick or a stick from outside and gluing the stem on. But this is really cute too. This is that meadow design, just like the cup cozy, the same stitch, called a cluster puff. Careful saying that. But I'm gonna make some more pumpkins too. Aren't those fun? I love this yarn. That's really pretty. One of those yarns I had. It was on clearance though. In my defense, it was cheap. It was on clearance, like $2 or something. I can make a bunch of pumpkins out of that. I can't resist. I try hard, but I can't. That is all the crocheting I have been doing. I have not done any other animals or anything like that. I haven't put anything out there and taken any orders for any animals. I've been kind of laying low, showing off. I've done a few things, but I haven't shown them off. I don't post things that I don't want to make again. People ask me to do stuff and I'm like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. And then I get into it and I'm thinking, I ain't never doing this again. Not enough money in the world. I ain't doing this one again. So nobody ever sees the light of day of that one. But I haven't really done too many of those lately. People had ordered stuff for Christmas and I went ahead. I've already shown y'all that. Went ahead and got all that done and I'm caught up. Don't have any outstanding orders for that kind of stuff. So the other thing that I am prepping for my market, I haven't got to the Christmas ornaments yet, which is the crux of my whole booth. Mostly Christmas ornaments. Haven't even gotten to those yet. I have a few left over. I have quite a few left over from last year. I took too many. Had no idea what to take. First one ever. So I have some left over from last year. So I've got a good head start. I've got just a few new designs that I'm going to do. And those really don't take that long. The longest part is the glue drying the hanger on. And I've got some hangers. I got my ribbon in. So I'm going to get started on those too. I don't want to wait until the last minute for that. I want to get everything going. But one other thing that worked really well, was really popular last year, were these lighted shadow boxes. They're layered 3D paper pieces, cutouts to make a design. And you put lights in them and it lights up at night and looks really cool. A little plain to just look at, in the daytime, but very cool at night. I'm going to pause you for a second, turn out the lights as much as I can. You're not going to be able to get the full view because it's 12 o'clock here or whatever. It's bright sunshine, but maybe you'll get a little bit of a view, an idea of it. And then at the end of the video, I will put in the pictures of all of these that I'm going to show you so you can see what it looks like in the dark, fully lit. So hold please, let me get stuff turned off. Okay, you're not going to be able to see me very well, but that's okay. I ain't nothing to look at. This is, ooh, it's going to have a glare too. We'll try it. We'll see. This was a special order for a friend. Her mom likes dragons. You would never guess this of this lady. It's pretty cool. This is, I changed it up a little bit and did purple glitter for the dragon, purple glitter cardstock. And this is it lit up. Ooh, you can see. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You can even see the light makes the glitter shine too. How about that? Pretty cool, huh? And it's just using little fairy lights, and I glued the on-off switch to the back of it. Okay, here's a couple of Halloween ones. See, they don't look like much just sitting on your shelf, but then when you turn it on, how about that? Isn't that cool? Witches brewing their potion in a big haunted house back there. Spooky. So spooky. These are just 8x8 shadow boxes. Take the insides out. Oh, that one's going to kind of glare some. Can't really see that one very well. Some pumpkins and a haunted house and a little witchy at the top. Over the moon. Okay. A few more. Christmas. This is a new design. This one did really well. Oh, there we go. That's, why won't it stay the same? Santa over a town. These corner cutouts with the reindeer are really pretty. Some of these snowflakes didn't cut real good, but they did okay. I'm going to try them again. And I want to do on this outside layer with these cutouts, a white glitter or silver glitter cardstock would be really pretty and kind of add something to it just sitting on the shelf during the, day when it's not lit up. This is a nativity. Make sure I got it turned the right way. This is a new design as well. I just think that's really pretty. I did not design these. These files, cut files, are available on Etsy. That's where I got mine. And cut it with my Cricut. This is one from last year, but I still love it. A nativity. Not pretty? Love that. Last one. This is one from last year as well. Santa over a cabin in the woods. That's pretty. Love that. That cabin is tricky to cut. My Cricut doesn't like it. I love my Cricut, but sometimes, darn, it's very finicky. Okay, let me turn the light back on. I'm not going to pause you. There we go. You gonna say hi, Zoo? Susan doesn't want to say hi. She's just laying down. Come here. Want to say hi? Come here. Come say hi. You can't see her. Nah, I can't move it. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, Lord. She's a big one. Hey, Sue. Look here. Say hi. All right, guys. That is it. If y'all are interested, I'm not going to put these shadow boxes in my Etsy shop either. But if anybody is interested in one, I am taking pre-orders. And you can find me on Instagram or in my Facebook group. I'm going to link those below. And y'all come check it out and see what else I have going on. I'm going to be making some Christmas ornaments as well. So if you see anything there that you like, let me know and I'll hook y'all up. But I think that's it for now. That was a pretty long one, huh? I hadn't done that in a while. Got to get busy, do a few things here today before I go to my ball game and get stitching. I'm going to start that as far as stitching plans. I don't make any plans, whatever. Plans schmans. But I am going to start that last Patriotic Quartet design and get that done so I can have that finished. And I'm still working on Dog's Declaration by Ink Circles. And I need to get my Scary Apothecary back out. That's what, 2 years old now? I'll get those done one day. She's got a new series out, Hands-On Design. And I never got to the Christmas ones from last year. I want to do those too. There's so many. There's so many. I have boxes full of patterns in there. I'm never going to get to them all. And designers just keep coming out with new stuff that I want to do now. I'm in a pickle. So much for retirement. I thought I was going to get a ton of stitching done. No. I'm working too much. But that's okay. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to let you go. Happy stitching. See y'all next time. Bye.